And it is a fun little kit that comes with some oils and a diffuser and a really cute case that Sarah will talk about later. And so we're just going to go through all of the oils and some different ways that we like to use them. And if you have anything to add or different ways that you use them, feel free to pop that on the chat. If you have questions, you can also put those in the chat and we will get to them. So to start out, I am talking about peppermint. And peppermint is one of my favorite oils, so I'm glad I got that one. Um, I have a weird peppermint bottle that Young Living sent as a promo. But peppermint is a hot oil. So all the oils that make you think of the kitchen are hot oils: peppermint, cloves, cinnamon. And you might want to start out diluting those with a fatty oil like Young Living's V6 or coconut oil, jojoba oil, olive oil, whatever you have. Please don't use canola oil because that's gross, throw it away. So peppermint is a hot oil. You don't want to use it above the belly button on kids who are 3 or under. And actually, most of my kids don't really love peppermint. Once they're around 10, they don't seem to mind it, but it can give you that cooling feeling, and they're just not a big fan of that. So one way that I do use peppermint on my kids and myself is I open it and I just tip the bottle like this and get a tiny bit on my finger, and I tap it in their belly button to help with upset tummies or digestion or things like that. If I don't have a different oil around that would work, it's just a really easy button for me. So just like this, then tap in the belly button, and they've all seemed okay with that once they're a couple years old. I also like to use this one for headaches, and for myself, I'll just put it straight on the back of my neck. My 10-year-old uses it also for that, but she prefers it diluted. So it kind of just depends on how sensitive you are with the oils. I would definitely start diluted and see how you do there. So those are the main ways that we use peppermint topically in our family, but it's also really great in the diffuser. It's a great energizing oil. It's really fresh. So if you want to put it in your diffuser alone or mixed with another scent, it's just a really great one for that. Or even just opening it and smelling it can help with energy. My next one is lemon, which I did not dig out of my stash. So just pretend like I have lemon here. Lemon is a citrus, and all citruses are sun sensitive. So don't put them where the sun's going to be shining, or you might get a sunburn. If you're going to be using them and going out in the sun, maybe put them underneath your clothing or on your feet if you're going to be wearing shoes, and use them that way. So one of my favorite ways to use lemon is for mucus or just for snottiness. And I will put it at the base of toes for myself or my kids. When my kids are babies, I dilute it and put it at the base of their toes, but usually within minutes, they aren't dealing with that congestion and that gunk anymore. And it's been really helpful for our family. It also is a really happy oil. Citrus oils are happy oils, so they're great ones to diffuse just to brighten the mood, and it's also super fresh. So even lemon and peppermint diffused together is very delicious. So if you have any other ideas on how you use them, feel free to share them in the chat. And now I'm going to pass it to Alicia or Carrie. I'm not sure who's going next.
Thank you, Caitlin. I am going to be talking about frankincense and joy. And this is joy. It's a blend that, well, let me just tell you a little bit about me. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Carrie, and I'm a nurse. It's my main job, mother of 2 boys. I guess that's a pretty important job. As well. But I was skeptical when I first learned about oils. I mean, as a nurse, I knew that anything outside of what we offered our patients, like lavender and peppermint, I didn't know much about. So I got Joy in my premium starter kit when I first started. And I had this reaction to it that I had an aversion to it. Like it just I didn't gravitate to it, right? Like some of the other oils, like I loved frankincense when we get there. But Joy, it just didn't mix with me. And luckily, a friend of mine, she absolutely loved it and she wore it all the time. And when I was around her, I was able to get used to it. I'm not able to like talk and oh, I see. Thanks, Caitlin. I was gonna try to do both here, but I'm not a very good multitasker, I have noticed. But yeah, I think that exposure got me used to it. And I really believe it, just like sometimes with our animals, that if we wear the scent on us, you know, you can get used to it. And I am firm believer of like, if you don't like something, it's kind of like, you know, adverse reaction, like a medication. I treat these like medications. So, yeah, it was nice. It was nice to get used to it. And now I gradually put it on and I use it as deodorant. I mean, straight on, and that's called Neat. And it's got a bunch of great oils in it. The bergamot, geranium, ylang ylang, going right in through my armpits, uplifting my mood and my brain chemistry. And then, not to mention those around me, right? Like I said, because ylang ylang is known best for how it invites togetherness, both male and female togetherness. So, and then rose is in here, and rose has one of the highest frequencies that an essential oil can have. So the energy in this bottle is significant and a great value in this kit. Lemon and tangerine. So just like Caitlin said, it adds a happy feeling, uplifting, as jasmine promotes confidence. And then Roman chamomile may bring a sense of calm. And there's some rosewood in there too that finishes the scent with some peace and gentleness. And of course, oils do not replace our doctors. It would be, I wouldn't be a nurse if I didn't say that. So, you know, if there's too much, you know, need there, because the company names these oils for a reason, and I don't have to tell you that joy is very uplifting. It's gonna hopefully bring you joy. But don't forget to go to your doctor too. The other one is my fave, frankincense. And frankincense, goodness, I think if you guys could help me, this plus the diffuser makes it, this and the diffuser are free. When you calculate all of the different prices of the oils and how much you're gonna end up paying for this kit. So who else waits for promotions when this gem of an oil is given free? I mean, I'm all about, you know, if it's a certain promotion, I hit it so I get my frankincense because it's worth it. 90% of its makeup is monoterpene, and that frankincense inhibits the accumulation of toxins in our body. So along with getting rid of toxins that are in our kidneys and liver. So it is great to get rid of free radicals. It is mostly known for its support in brain function, mainly focus and attention. It's also no surprise that frankincense, it increases spiritual awareness, and that may happen, of course, when you're studying as well, whatever you're studying, for that focus or worship, prayer, or meditation. And it has a fantastic want to make sure I'm compliant. If it's getting rid of all the things in our body, then it's getting rid of all the things that can cause the cells to turn bad. So that's the way I'm going to put it. And I think we're heading to, is it Alicia? Are you next? Or I'm going to look to see.
No, but I can.
Oh, it's Jenna. I'm so sorry.
No, I'll just go. It's fine. Jenna, you cool?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. The oils I'm going to be talking about are Peace and Calming, and then my Thieves is in a roller because it's still in the mailbox. So Peace and Calming, I'll start out with, is probably the oil that basically like signed me up for my initial kit back in, what was that, 2014? I was pregnant with my first, and I just wanted to get all the toxins out. I worked for a chiropractor. She's like, you need to try Peace and Calming. So I did. My job at the time was super, super stressful on my like emotions while being pregnant. And this one helped. It gave me, I wear it as a perfume. I wear it to calm down whenever I'm having any stressful situations. And then I also diffuse this mostly at, I'll diffuse multiple things at dinner time, but I'll diffuse this like right in the kids' faces at dinner time if they're driving me bonkers. Like, just chill and eat your food, please. So that's what I do. So I will put like 5 drops in my diffuser. I'll put 3 drops in the kids' diffuser at night, just to calm them down like 45 minutes before they go to bed. I also put it on their feet. Lily has a coconut oil allergy, so her feet will get like super itchy if I mix this with anything. So I just do like a drop on each toe of her. There's not coconut oil in this, but the other stuff, she just gets itchy. It's really weird. I'm trying to look at my notes and balance my computer on my lap. And then I also put this on the jawline, on my jawline, and the back of my neck and the bottoms of my feet, especially if I'm having like a really anxious day. It's got blue tansy, orange, patchouli, ylang ylang. So all the things that make you feel like calm and joyful, but also like sweet and pretty, if that makes sense. So that's why I like Peace and Calming. I like trying to think. It's like a sweet, it's a calming sweet aroma. And then my computer, for real, just won't balance. And then the other one is Thieves. And this one is one of the rollers, which is such a lifesaver for like trying to deal with like keeping up with the kids' immune systems and my immune system and my husband's immune system. And then you can't take oils to school. So I just try to like cover them in all the oils before they go to school. But Thieves is clove, cinnamon bark, rosemary, lemon, eucalyptus. I've been using Thieves on myself since my babies were a day old in the hospital. I've never used it on them just for fear with the eucalyptus. It can kind of make a bad reaction to babies who aren't used to it or just can't handle it. But I've always wore it on myself to get them used to it. The eucalyptus can be an issue with babies. We use it for overall wellness and support of a healthy immune system, and then supports the respiratory system as well. It's a sweet and spicy flavor for our daily regime. The roller's a huge help. I roll it all the way from the base of the skull all the way down to the tailbones of both kids on school days. And I probably do it on the weekends too. I just don't ever remember. And then I'll do another diluted a little bit more because it's a hot oil behind their ears, down their necks, just to keep the lymph flow going and keep ear infections kind of at bay. And then I diffuse it at dinner time, or I'll diffuse it while I'm reading them books at night. And then if they seem like they're starting to get sick, I'll leave it go all night, or I leave it on until I go to bed. And I'll add, if I'm diffusing at dinner time, I do lavender and lemon at the same time, just to kind of calm crazy emotions as well. And then it's usually diffusing in my car because my car stinks. Because it's winter. Well, it was winter for like a week and a half here in Minnesota. And yeah, so with Thieves, if you have not the roller, that's also a hot oil, and it can kind of make a skin reaction. So I always use that if it's straight up on the bottoms of my feet. Otherwise, it's diffused. But that's it. And on to Jenna.
Cool. Thanks, Alicia. I love both of those oils so much. I was like nodding my head the whole time. All right. I'm going to share grapefruit and lavender with you guys. Grapefruit is fantastic for the lymphatic system and the vascular system. One of my current favorite uses for grapefruit is the fact that it is fat dissolving. It's a key ingredient in the Cell Light Magic, and also Sleek, the Sleek line. So if you've never smelled our grapefruit, it is thebomb.com. It smells so refreshing. It's so uplifting. I love diffusing this. Also, if you're into making DIY perfumes, this is a really popular ingredient in making your own perfume. A lot of people will pair this with like ylang ylang or any of the tree oils. It's just super pretty smelling. And I like to diffuse it with other citrus oils like orange or lemon. So yeah, that's grapefruit. I've been putting that on my skin. So I just had a baby in June, and I add extra grapefruit and a couple other oils to the Cell Light Magic. And that's been really awesome for supporting my stretch marks, and my belly skin has got all stretched out, and it's really awesome. So if you're a mama, or if you know a mama, grapefruit's amazing for that. But just overall, super uplifting and helps to support a normal functioning metabolism. And when I was younger, I had a very fast metabolism, and it's been interesting as my hormones have shifted since having kids. My metabolism has kind of slowed down, and so I am very excited to incorporate more of grapefruit and different things that Young Living has to offer with supporting your metabolism. So if you need help with supporting your metabolism, try grapefruit. Lavender is, yes, it is amazing. I agree, Alicia. Lavender is up next. This oil is, I got asked what my favorite oil was recently at an oily party. Just got it on my nose. And that's okay, it smells good, right? And I said lavender because lavender is what helped keep my baby in for the last, well, it was like 30, I was 30 weeks gestation till about 36 is when I needed to make it in the clear for our home birth. I was having some preterm labor symptoms, and I was putting lavender on my belly all day long. I was on a modified bed rest, and so along with a lot of other things, I'm not going to claim that lavender was the one and only thing that kept her in, but I was doing magnesium, we were doing herbal prevention formula from my midwife, all the things, but I truly felt more tension, like release from my body after applying lavender to my pregnant belly. So, and then I've also talked to a couple of our Young Living leaders and one of our Royal Crown Diamond leaders, and she said lavender is amazing for that, and she has also heard the same thing. So I'm not the only one that's used that for that purpose. So I just had to share my testimony. And I also apply lavender neat, which means undiluted, to my face daily. Just be careful not to get it around your eyes. It can make your eyes water like you're cutting onions. But I love it because it helps my tends to be more oily skin, kind of combination skin, be really happy. So lavender is great for your skin. There's so many uses. It's literally the jack of all trades oil. You can use it for all the things. So I had to pare it down. But before I finish lavender, I wanted to share 2 studies with you guys because I find it so fascinating. From the University of Miami, researchers found that the inhalation of lavender oil increased beta waves in the brain, suggesting heightened relaxation. So cool. And then this other study from 2001, the university study found that lavender reduced mental stress and increased alertness. So if you think lavender is only for sleepy time, it is not. Depending on what your body needs in that moment, it could be really helpful for you to stay mentally alert, which is why I wanted to share that study. So that's what I've got. And yeah.
Hey everyone, my name is Sarah, and I wanted to share with you a little bit more about the oil bergamot. So bergamot is actually a citrus oil, which if you're not familiar with the bergamot citrus fruit, it looks kind of like a green mandarin orange, or it's just a small green citrus fruit. So our bergamot is actually cold expressed from the rind, and it's a really amazing oil when you start using it. If you are familiar with Earl Grey tea, the black tea was flavored with bergamot, and that's how they created Earl Grey tea. So every time you brew a cup of Earl Grey tea, you're smelling that black tea and bergamot scent together. So whenever I smell bergamot, it does actually remind me a lot of tea. It's one of my favorite scents. So putting it in the diffuser is going to help be very uplifting and really help to relax your mental state, and also to help to relax and just calm down your emotions as well. So bergamot is a great one to add to any of your favorite oils in your diffuser, especially if you're having a little bit of a rough day, or if you've had a really, really long day, you just want to kind of come home, unwind, reset, and recharge. Add bergamot into your diffuser with some of your other favorite oils like lavender or peace and calming or frankincense. Bergamot is also really great for helping to encourage a restful night's sleep. So if you struggle with not being able to turn your brain off and fall asleep right away, or maybe you're just like really tense from the day, or you just can't settle very well, add bergamot and lavender into your diffuser and allow it to just help your body to relax itself so that you can get a really good night's sleep. Bergamot is also really, really good for our skin. When you have occasional breakouts or blemishes on your skin, bergamot has a lot of cleansing abilities to it, and it has some constituents in there that can actually help to remove any cellular waste or anything on the skin or in the pores that's maybe causing a problem. So putting bergamot on topically is a really amazing thing for your skin. It can also help to encourage the body's healing process if you have been injured too. So putting it around the wound can help to facilitate your body's speeding up in the healing. Now, when you are using bergamot topically, it is sun sensitive because it is a citrus. So if you're going to use it on your blemishes, or if you're going to use it topically on your skin, just make sure that you do it at night before you go to bed, and don't go out, don't like put it on in the morning and then go out and spend the entire day in the sun. You're going to be very attractive to the sun because it's very photosensitive. So I love bergamot, not only for the smell, but also for how it helps to keep my skin clean and help just bring back my natural glow if I've had an accident. It's really, really great for helping with my mental and emotional state, helping encourage sleep. And then one of the other things bergamot does is it helps to support our hormonal system. So women, you're going to really enjoy using bergamot, especially when you feel a little off. And you can also use it as a deodorant. So if you're going to make your own deodorant or body washes, bergamot, because it's cleansing, it has a really crisp, fresh citrus scent to it. You can add that into your soaps and deodorants as well. And all of these 9 oils that we talked about actually are together in a kit for the holiday season called the Holiday Starter Kit. And the Holiday Starter Kit comes with this diffuser carrying case bag, the 9 oils that we talked about in a 5 ml size, and the Sweet Aroma Diffuser. And the Sweet Aroma Diffuser is about 6.5 inches high. It has a nice low profile. It fits great into any room in your home. It's a very easy to use. It just has the 2 pieces. You pull the top off, and then you just fill this diffuser to where this notch is with water, and then add your oils to it as well. And then you just turn on the diffuser and you can change the lights. And since the only part on it that has the light is this band right here, you can have it in your bedroom with either no light on or like the red light, and it's not extremely bright in the room for sleeping for the entire night. This is actually the one that I have next to my bedside table while I'm sleeping, because it blows a lot of scent into the air, and it lasts for quite a few hours. But it also has this just really, really tiny amount of light that is emitted from the diffuser. Now, if you are a little crafty and you want to customize your diffuser to work within any of the rooms in your home, depending on your decor, this part, this gray blue part on the diffuser, is you can actually paint on it with acrylic paints and customize it to any design that you want. And it has a nice basket weave to it, so you can either just paint the whole thing, or you can get creative and follow the basket weave pattern and do something that's like a buffalo plaid print, or something that is just really coordinated with a lot of different colors, like kind of weaving together in its own unique basket. So the Sweet Aroma Diffuser comes with it. This carrying case, I absolutely love this carrying case. So it has a nice handle on it. It's a nice firm handle when it's all zipped up and you're carrying it. It doesn't feel like it's going to come off or be loose at all. The zipper handles are gold, and they actually say Young Living on them, and they just zip and unzip. When you have your oils and your diffuser in here, everything fits in there just perfect. You see, I have one missing spot for my bergamot, but it fits all of the 9 oils perfectly in there, and it has enough space for your diffuser. This leopard print, that's kind of like an ombre leopard print, where it's big on the bottom and then it just slowly goes to a tighter, smaller print on the top, is on the outside. And then on the inside, we have a black and gold wood grain pattern to it. So you can kind of see like some wood knots in there on the very bottom of it. That wood grain pattern is all the way throughout. The top of the diffuser, there's actually a zipper pocket with this mesh in there, so you can put anything in the zipper pocket, zip it up, it stays in there nice and tight. On the side of the top, there is a zipper pocket with elastics. You can stick your diffuser cord in there or anything else. I like to stick the diffuser cord in there so it's not actually like moving around when I carry the bag and scratching out my diffuser. there's another pocket in the back that's quite large, and it actually holds, you can hold the Thieves hand sanitizer that comes with this kit, or you can throw any of your additional oils in here as well and carry it with you. And then it has spots for your 9 oils that came with this kit all around your diffuser. And the Sweet Aroma Diffuser is about 6.5 inches, and the case is about 8.5 inches. So you can actually put a taller diffuser in here if you wanted to leave your Sweet Aroma Diffuser at home and carry this one with you. So once it's all in there, it's all together, and it's super easy to carry with you or stick in your suitcase and bring with you as you are traveling. If you are already a Young Living member, you can log in once this becomes available. You can just log into Virtual Office and purchase it and shop. So sometime after tomorrow, leading up to or after the 9th, this kit, the holiday starter kit, is going to be available for us in shop. It's also going to be available for new members. So if you are not a member yet with Young Living, there it is. I'm just going to share my screen with you quick. If you're not a member yet, log into youngliving.com, and it'll ask you if you want to become a member. You say, yep, I want to get started. You'll see right away, like, choose your starter kit. The popular premium starter kits, this is our typical oils plus diffuser kit that is around all of the time. The other premium kit is where the holiday starter kit is going to be. And this kit is going to be while supplies last through the holiday season, hopefully, but it could sell it a little bit faster because the case is adorable. And once you see that here, you'll just click on it. So I'm just going to click on the Welcome Home Start Kit for now. It's going to ask you if you want to enroll in Essential Rewards. And Essential Rewards is one of the things that I would say yes to it now, and you can change your mind later if you don't want to be enrolled as later. Yes, you want to use your premium starter kit as part of your first Essential Reward. And the reason that you want to do that is with Essential Rewards, you receive 10% back immediately from your purchase. So the PV, the product value of your kit, is going to have a designated amount to it, and you get 10% back of that. So you're going to get $10 back in credit to spend later just for signing up with the holiday starter kit and saying, yes, I do actually want to earn some free product with my Essential Rewards. You can go through here, you can choose any of these starter kits, and then when you hit next, it's going to ask you to fill out the membership information. So just go ahead, fill out your name, your address. You'll create your own sign-in information. And then when it asks for your sponsor or enroller, ask the person who invited you to this class or shared this video with you if you're watching a replay, ask them for their member number. And that's what you would put in this space right here. And then just continue through the rest of this. And after you get all signed up, make sure that you reach back out to the person who shared this class with you so that they can welcome you into our Facebook product group, and we can start sharing more things with you. And one of the things that I want to share with you right away, and some of the things that we share in our product group every single month, are some diffuser recipes. So in the chat, I'm just going to put diffuser recipes that are using the 9 oils that we shared today. And if you want to copy all of these recipes when this class is over before we end it, on the bottom in the chat, there's a little 3 dots on the top right side, right where you'd be typing a message. You can click on those 3 dots and then just click Save Chat. And it's going to actually put all of that into a Post-it, and you can just copy and save that in a Word document on your computer. So I spent all day diffusing because I love Thieves and lavender and lemon and peppermint and grapefruit and frankincense and bergamot and peace and calming and joy. I love all of those oils. And I was like, there has to be a combination where I can use just those 9 oils only. I wouldn't have to purchase any other oils from Young Living and be able to have a ton of different scents for a ton of different occasions and rooms within my house. So I put a diffuser clean in every single room in my house and did one of these different diffuser recipes, and my entire house smells amazing right now. It's been absolutely amazing. The other thing that I love to do with my essential oils, and Alicia showed her roller bottle, is I like to make rollers. And the nice thing with the roller is the diffuser, most of the diffusers that I've ever seen need an outlet. So they need to be plugged into something and they just kind of stay there, right? You can carry your oils with you in your pocket or in your purse, or you could mix up a roller and then you have your oil with you wherever you go. Or you can put a roller in your kids' room, you can put a roller in the bathroom, you can have oils in every single room in your house, especially in the places where it just isn't convenient to have a diffuser because there's not an outlet. So you can mix up the 9 oils that are in this kit, and I'll share some recipes for that as well. You can add them into a 10 ml roller and then carry this roller with you, and you can rub it on your wrist if you need to, but you can rub it directly on location. Just have the oils with you wherever you want to go, whenever you need to be uplifted or support your head or your stomach or your emotions or anything else. All right, so those are some roller recipes using just the 9 oils that are in this starter kit. And if you guys have any recipes that you like to mix with these 9 oils together, feel free to drop any of those diffuser or roller recipes below. If there's any other way that you use these oils, go ahead and type that in the chat, or you can unmute yourself and you can share it with us as well. We would love to learn from you. Or if you have a question, I'm going to turn off the recording and allow you to